Joined here by Leonard Gates at the BullShooter Invitational Shootout 2024. You made it into the top 4 there, and now you get to play on the big stage tomorrow. First off, how you feeling?
Man, right now, I'm on top of the world, baby. Sitting on top of the world. Yeah, it's a great feeling right now, dude. You can't ask for anything more, you know? It's blessed to be here, blessed to do what I'm doing, and, you know, we're going to see what's more to come.
And today, we started off our live stream, match number 1, you against Mike Porterfield, and then right at the end of it, to get into that top 4, you had to play each other again.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on those matches against Mike?
I'm going to keep those thoughts to myself, but it was definitely, when you play a match, you have to play it match by match. Each player that comes through here and what they're here to do what they do, you know, so the name of the game is play and you win. First player comes out on top and to move on to the next opponent.
Now, during our bracket reveal show that we had, we were talking about your match against Mike Porterfield in round 1. And I said that if you won that match, you would probably go on to win the day. And I also said that if you got to that top 4, you would probably be favored in it. Do you feel like you're a favorite tomorrow?
I think I'm a sleeper tomorrow. I'll be the sleeper match tomorrow, but as amongst the fans and everybody that's looking on, but amongst the guys that I'm playing against, they be like, "Whoa, we got a match to play against this guy." So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, looking at your other competitors in that top 4, is there anyone that you wouldn't want to play, would want to play? Did you have any preference during that seeding phase?
Oh no, definitely. I want to play all of them. They're the best. They made it to tomorrow. Myself. We want to play, so I want to play all those guys, man. I mean, you know, they're going to have to compete against me. That's what I look at it as. They're going to compete against me, so we make it do what it do.
And there's a lot of people that had their eyes on the stream today. There's a lot of people that had eyes on all these great matches. What would you say to somebody that decides to start playing darts tomorrow? What advice would you give them?
Oh, they need to come into the game with the expectation of doing great, but at the same time, they need to start off with the basics. You know what I'm saying? Just get into the game, learn the game, know how to throw the game, and do what it do. But other than that, man, it is what it is.
Anything you want to say to your fans, friends, family, or anybody else watching?
Everybody out there, I just want to say, Soldier is the greatest guy on the planet of the earth. I'm just saying that. That's all I'm. Now, you know, I want to thank all my sponsors, the people that support me, Star City. Man, it's fabulous what we're going on right now, and we're gonna see how it goes tomorrow. Get that grand prize and do what it do.
Well, we're excited to see the victory dance that might entail if we get to that point. And of course, we're all going to have our eyes glued on it. Leonard, we wish you nothing but the best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you so much, baby. We'll see y'all tomorrow, baby. Let's get it.
Joined here by Kevin Luke, and you are now the #1 seed moving on into tomorrow for the BullShooter Invitational Shootout 2024. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling right now, Kevin?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Like the first match, Tim Adams had me beat. I got away with it. And then after that, I just had confidence and I rolled with it.
Your confidence was showing earlier on in our day, right? I mean, we saw you hit a 9-darter, a perfect game on stream. What were your thoughts in that particular moment? What was their adrenaline rush? I mean, talk to us about that.
No, I was just telling myself, hey, calm down. And I was playing Spellman, the back-to-back champ. So I had to, hey, breathe, throw your darts, and it worked.
And what's going to be your expectations for tomorrow, right? I mean, do you expect it to take it all? I mean, how are you feeling about that, knowing the field, knowing the competition?
If I play away today, I think I can win. But you never know. But with this field tomorrow, going first could be a big changer. You don't know. All of us are capable of beating anybody.
Yeah, and I mean, you played with some electric performance on the day, right? I mean, we saw not only did you have these massive celebrations, but these massive moments of frustration when the darts occasionally did not go your way. Do you feel like you live and die on every dart? Do you feel like the adrenaline plays that fact?
It does at times, but then I have to tell myself, hey, calm down. You just missed. You can't fix it. Go on to your next round.
Now, let's say I quit my job today and go back to being a player in darts. What advice would you give me as someone picking up the sticks, or anybody else at home that decides to start playing because of your great performance?
For one, don't quit your job, because this isn't easy. There's a bunch of us that travel all the time, and it's not easy living out of a suitcase. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's not gonna pay probably all your bills. But if it can, more power to you.
Now, $12,000 pays a lot of bills, though, right? For that first
Oh,
place
it does.
prize. What would you spend that prize money on?
I'd probably pay my car off, and I have no worries after that.
Is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
No, I had so many messages today. Wolfman, L-Style, Hard Luck Darts, Mark Rowe, everybody blowing me up all day. Appreciate everything.
Well, Kevin, the F stands for Friendly Luke. We're excited to see how your
It's
performance
fluffy, I thought.
how your performance goes tomorrow. We're excited to see it. Of course, ESPN2, you'll be able to watch it there, and we wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Joined here by Randy Fern here for the BullShooter Invitational Shootout 2024, and you are now in to the final day, the top 4 for the 3rd year in a row, the only person to make it 3 times in a row there. First off, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really happy.
Yeah, I mean, really happy is an understatement, right? I mean, you were looking like you were having so much fun during the last couple matches there for seeding purposes. Were you still just as engaged, or what was your thoughts there? Because you looked like it was a weight off your shoulders right there.
It was when my opponent would have a big round, it kind of motivated me to hit again. It was, yeah.
Yeah, and now, I mean, on top of that, you're going to be here, and you're going to be one of the top seeds going into this. I mean, what are your expectations for tomorrow looking like now that you're at that stage once again?
I like to take first. I never say that. Never hear me say that, but I want to take first.
Certainly the case there. And we were actually having a debate in the commentary booth there. Did you have a preference when you were playing that seeding phase of who you would play against tomorrow, right? Was there, would you rather have had a Milk, a Luke, a Gates, or was there no thought about that whatsoever?
Yeah, I always think about stuff like that. I like to play Milk. Soldier and Luke they're streaky, and I'd rather play an average guy than not an average. I don't mean average, but a guy that shoots averagely than a streaky guy.
And
kind of scared of the streaky guys.
And going in today, right? I mean, I saw you were the first one in the room getting some warm-up darts in here as we were setting up for the elimination stage. Did you feel like when you were starting that first match that your form was ready to go and you were raring, or did you have that expectation at post warm-up?
Oh, when I seen you at about 8 a.m., my darts felt really good. And then I come back down at 10, and it was just horrible. And I was like, oh boy, what am I going to do now? I mean, so I said, well, I better have a few beers. So then when the first match started, it came together.
And there's a lot of people that were watching this, a lot of people that were tuning in, and a lot of people tuning in tomorrow. What do you want to say to that person that decides to pick up the sticks and start throwing arrows because of watching your performance, because of watching this event?
Focus. When you practice, everything is like you're playing a tournament. Every practice routine I do is a lot of pressure routine, stuff like that.
And is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, anybody else watching along?
I love you all. I'm so excited. I can't believe this happened to me again. I don't know. It just keeps happening, and I started shooting like 12 years ago, and I've been on ESPN 3 times. It's amazing. Put the work in, and it'll come together.
Well, Randy Fern, we are excited to see you tomorrow in our top 4, playing it out on ESPN2 there. We wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Joined here by Elliot Milk, who made it to the top 4, the finale day in our BullShooter Invitational Shootout 2024. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling knowing that you get to play for the big money tomorrow?
2022, I was just trying to make up for losing one last leg. Now I'm in there. I don't know what else to do other than try to win it, you know.
And what was your expectation going in today, right? I mean, like, did you expect to have the run that you did? Did you expect to have the results that you did?
Yeah, during anybody out here, and steel, soft, I'm comfortable. I can play against anybody, and I got lucky there, here and there, and I took my chances, so I'm in there tomorrow. I love it.
Yeah, and we're excited to see it, right? Now, looking at your field, right? Looking at your tough opponents here, you know, Leonard Gates, you have Kevin Luke, and you have Randy Fern as well there. Did you have any preference of which one of those guys you got to play tomorrow? I mean, what are your thoughts in that regard?
I'd rather play Randy Fern because I owe him some payback. He beat me 2 years ago, and that's just how I roll. I wanna let him know that I'm there and get to the finals. Whoever's there.
And then there's going to be a lot of pressure. Of course, the bright lights tomorrow, right? You're playing on the big stage. Are you excited? Are you nervous? What is your actual true feeling about that thought?
I came here for one thing and to be there, so I'm not going to be nervous. So if I shoot bad or if I shoot good, it just depends. I'm ready though.
And if that resilience shows through and you get the big win, $12,000 would await you. What would you spend it on?
Bills, that's it. Bills, a couple more tournaments, but yeah, you know, that's it. It's just test myself.
And you know, a lot of people watch your gritty matches, your high octane performance, and everything else. What advice would you give to a player that decides to start playing tomorrow because of what they watched you do today?
Oh, I'll be ready for him. I mean, that's the whole point of being there. I know it's going to be on a bigger stage, so I want to do good. So, you know, whether I do or not, but that's the goal.
And is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Frog Nation. That's about it. I'm ready.
Well, Leche, Elliot Milk, we're so excited to see you play tomorrow on that ESPN2 stage, and we're excited to see who will hold the trophy, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck with it.